Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's session introducing the MADTECH.AI Platform Release. I'm David Berkowitz, and I'll be your host. I'm here with three people who have been living and breathing this platform for months, maybe years, so I'll be asking them the questions that you would probably ask if you were here beside me. And for those of you in the room with us today, then feel free to ask your own questions, chime in the comments. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll make sure to get any of your questions answered. So today we're going to explore a simple idea. Why do marketers have more tools and dashboards than ever, yet still struggle with clarity and confidence? And how does this platform change that? Let's meet the speakers. Joining us today, we've got Ashwini Thammaiah, country head and board member, MADTECH.AI, Santhosh Kumar, associate director, and Amith Karthik, engineering manager, all of MADTECH.AI. I think you all look ready. Ready to go? All right, let's dive straight in. Now, looking at what we'll cover today, we're going to start with the real challenges marketers face with data and decision making. We'll introduce MADTECH.AI and why dashboards alone are no longer enough. What marketing decision intelligence really means, a walkthrough of the MADTECH.AI platform, and some of the benefits, real-world results, and you'll see some customer outcomes and stories there, platform release benefits, get to answer any of your questions, and you'll get a taste of what's next and how you can get started. So, Ashwini, I'm going to go to you first. Let's start with the big question. Marketers have tools. They have dashboards. They have reports. I've got no shortage of reports. Why are marketers still struggling to make confident decisions?
Yeah, you are absolutely right, David. And this is a real struggle. I will give you a quick, honest example. I once spent hours with my team debating whether our Google Ads ROS was 4.2x or 4.3x, only to realize that by the time we agreed, the campaign had already over and the budget was gone. That frustration plays out every day for most marketing teams,
Mhm.
not because they lack tools, but because their data lives in silos. It could be clicks sitting in one platform, conversions in another, revenue somewhere else. So what's happening is the traditional analytics tells you what happened after the fact. So, what teams really need today is the decision intelligence that can answer three major questions, such as, what changed today? So they can catch issues before the budgets bleed. And a question like, why did it change? So they understand the root cause, not just the symptoms. So, and most importantly, what is the action that I need to take right away, right? So, what should we do next? That's an important thing. So, this last part is where most teams get stuck, as it can't be a guesswork, right? So, this is exactly the problem platforms like MADTECH AI is designed to solve. In marketing, the real ROI isn't in having more tools, more dashboards, or more reports. It is in how fast you turn data into decisions that win. I think that's why the struggle.
Yeah, well, the struggle's real. So, Ashwini, you work closest with global marketing teams. What's the cost of this lack of clarity?
Yeah, definitely. The cost is actually huge, David. And as you can see, it shows up at multiple levels. Say, for example, at the leadership level, the biggest cost is, loss of the confidence in ROI. So, in fact, as we can see on the slide, also, this use case wherein 80% of the marketers say siloed and disconnected unusable data is their number one challenge. When leaders don't trust the numbers, decisions slow down. budgets get questioned and teams become reactive instead of proactive. So at the team level, the cost is, it's the losing of the agility, right? So analysts and marketers spend hours every week pulling the data from different systems, all related to, MadTech platforms are spread across. So without real time visibility, underperforming campaigns can run unnoticed, losing, nearly 10 to 20% of the marketing budget. So that's the other one. And the biggest one is the growth missed. So revenue opportunities are lost not because teams aren't capable, but because they are busy fighting data instead of helping their customers. So we have lived this ourselves for years before we decided to build our own solution. So ultimately, clarity isn't about more reports or dashboards. So it's about getting the right insights fast enough to make confident decisions while they still matter, David.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty key because you have that window where that action time is everything. And speaking of which, I'm gonna want to go to you now as we introduce MadTech AI. Let's talk about this sense of urgency. Why create this platform now, and what has changed in this whole messy, complicated, convoluted ecosystem that marketers find themselves in?
Sure, David. So there's been three things which have changed, or I would put it in a three big shifts. What we
Okay.
have, the marketing cycles has been dramatically shortened, as Ashwini highlighted earlier. Teams don't need to act in hours, not in days, or not in weeks. Secondly, budgets are tighter now, so the team needs to see that ROI sooner, not later. And finally, the AI has matured enough now to act on real time signals at the scale, I would say. So that's why this platform matters right now, I would say. And the timing is not just right, but it's more of necessary now.
Yeah. Well, necessary indeed. And Santosh, I want to hear from you now. When did you realize that you had that kind of aha moment that dashboards aren't enough anymore, that we need a new kind of platform?
Yes, David. Honestly speaking, it became very clear when we saw marketers logging into multiple platforms, at least 9 to 10 platforms every single day,
It's too
and
much.
to get even simple insight, they had to jump between multiple platforms, log in, and then get the insights from there. And to make a decision, they had to pull everything together manually and figure out the next steps. By that time, I think it will be too late, and they won't be able to take any action. So it becomes very obvious that dashboards alone were not enough, and what marketers needed is one platform to review all the marketing efforts, and one source of truth they could trust, and one decision layer that sits above all the tools that they use. And that's the realization what we had in order to build the MADTECH.AI platform.
Yeah, it even reminds me of how some marketers have these like war room type setups with these like multiple screens and 10,
Right.
20 different things open, and it's like, wait a second, we've gotten so used to this idea that, oh, that's a really good thing, and it's like, wait, maybe that's actually part of the problem. uh,
That's correct.
so so I think this is a great segue into something that Ashwini started to talk about here, and that's marketing decision intelligence. So MadTech AI as a platform offers marketing decision intelligence for organizations, and it's really important to understand what this is. Marketing decision intelligence is an AI powered, multi model, always on intelligence layer that unifies and interprets marketing and business data to deliver real time, descriptive insights, predictive forecasts, and prescriptive recommendations. It helps marketers and their partners make smarter, faster, and more confident decisions by reducing specialized manual effort, removing all that guesswork, and helping to continuously optimize performance. So I think it's time for the fun part here. I want to see the platform in action. I'm sure a lot of the folks on the line do too. Over to you, Ashwini.
Thanks, David. So, yeah, without further delay, so Santhosh, let's bring this all to life. So, introducing MADTECH.AI, the platform built specifically to simplify the lives of MADTech players, I would say, such as marketers, B2B, it could be B2C, agencies, non-profits, or even tech companies. Now, let me start with introducing MADi. So, your trusted marketing partner that never sleeps or, takes a coffee break. You can literally ask her any questions in plain English, right? So from data to campaigns, things like why did conversions drop yesterday on Meta, or which creative variant is performing best now. And as we can see, we are trying some more queries here. So since Maddie is digging through years of data, so yeah, definitely she would need at least few seconds to analyze the data and provide the results. Now imagine if we had to do all this manually, right? So you would need an army of engineers and data scientists working for days and weeks to get to this stage. However, Maddie can give the insights and recommendations in less than a minute. So, as you can see, uh, yeah, Maddie can deliver the clear, accurate answers. Yep. So she's digging through uh, years of data. So let us give her a few seconds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, so as you can see, she can answer with context and explanations, and she can give specific recommendations, so so that the relevant marketing teams can act immediately. She's trainable also, so you can train her with your specific data. So yeah, this is our Maddie in action. So now moving on. So we all have experienced how tedious it is to unify data, right, and make it usable, that is spread across dozens of platforms. Now, Santosh will show you how easy it is to build a complete data pipeline in just a few easy steps. So, we have built a single AI powered data hub, which you are seeing here. This has 300 plus pre built connectors. So, you get clean, unified, analytics ready data while it still matters, saving weeks of manual data wrangling time. So, Santosh, shall we see an example with Facebook connector? Yep. So, all you need to do is first enter the credentials and test the connection. Yep. Once the connection is successful, now it is time to configure the metrics and dimensions. So, you can either select from the pre configured standard metrics that are available, or you can also customize as per the KPI goals that is relevant for your business. So yeah, this is how easy it is, right? So you need not know how to access the API and things like that. So everything is taken care in the background, and all you need to do is just few clicks, and there is a tutorial as well, that can help you set up the metrics and dimensions. So once the metrics are set up, the next step is to select the destination where you want to load the data. There are more than 20 plus destinations you could choose from, as you can see on the screen. So if you feel that any of the destination is not available, so our team will help you configure that. Once that is done, this is the scheduler screen. So where you will set up the data synchronization, as well as once it is done, so the auto refresh also can be set up using the frequency. So here basically it can be near to real time, and just like that, the connector is created, and as you can see, the data started flowing. So, and you can also instantly see which pipelines are active Yeah, which are the pipelines that are inactive, and you will get alerts as well to your email, as well as in the platform itself, if there are any issues, so that you can proactively address that without being reactive. Yeah, and as you can see, we also have cost and reliability built into avoid surprises, right? So cloud
Mhm.
cost could be huge if you are not, monitoring. So this cloud cost estimator helps you forecast data costs well in advance, so that you know what is going on, and then whether you want to, turn on, turn off the plug. And with the diagnostic report, the it continuously assesses pipeline health, so your data stays reliable, monitored, and enterprise ready. So basically, with the MADTECH AI's no code iPass, you can extract, transform, and unify all the data in a near to real time, uh, without even writing a single line of code, as you saw. So Santosh did not write any code here, right? So it was in simple steps. So he was able to establish the Facebook connection. So now, moving on. So once the data is automated, the next step is you want to see the performance, right? So with hundreds of pre-built dashboards, you can spot trends instantly, optimize the campaigns on the fly. So we have various categories of the dashboards and reports available here. Spanning from programmatic, search, social, non-profit, multi-channel. So there are various, even call centers. So these are the various categories of pre-built dashboards that are available for you to choose from. One of the example which Santosh is showing here. So as you can see, this dashboard, using this, you can know the key metrics and performance trends of Bing ads. And with MADi right in the dashboards, the beauty is no need to dig through screens or wait for any analysts,
Mhm.
right? It's speed to value here. So with descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive analysis, the marketers will be empowered, and this actually helps them cut cost, manage the budgets proactively, and drive 10 to 30% revenue enhancements without the usual struggle, data struggle, basically. Another important critical one that we would like to show is the pacing dashboard. So for marketing teams and campaign managers, so this is like a gift, right? So imagine managing hundreds of campaigns across multiple ad servers. So it's a quite time consuming affair. We used to do that, our campaign managers used to do that. So but with MADTECH AI, all those campaigns can be unified into a single dashboard, so that you can track the performance quickly without even getting into the platforms. So, and in the pacing, once you identify the troubled campaigns, either by logging into the platform and accessing this dashboard, or you will get alerts as well to the to your email, that can be configured. And we have right rail, so where all these notifications are available. It could be any issues, it could be related to connectors, it could be related to overspacing, underpacing. So all those things are available in the right rail as well. So once which campaign is not performing, you can actually focus just on those campaigns, right? No need to sequentially go through all hundreds of campaigns, which would take hours, and then you might miss out on acting on the actual ones that needed attention. So those are the pre-built dashboards that are available. And if you did not like them, or if you wanted to choose something else, so then there is dashboard templates. There is a template gallery available. So this is again categorized based on the different business requirements, so you could choose from. Yep. And there is one more option. So let's say you did not like the existing dashboards, or you did not like what is there in the template gallery. With little bit of training, you will be able to create your own dashboards using the dashboard designer capability of the platform. Yeah. So, up to now, we have focused on unifying data and understanding the performance. What we are going to see now is marketing effectiveness module, where we answer a deeper question, like what actually worked or did not work and why. Currently, there are 8 models, as you can see, with multiple methods. So right now we have added just 3 4 methods under each module. We are in the process of adding more methods as well. So, Santosh, shall we go through a couple of the models? Maybe let's start with media mix.
Sure, Ashwini.
So, for example, yeah, an agency optimizing spend across multiple channels for a product launch. So, using the media mix model, it can provide daily channel performance breakdowns, enabling mid campaign adjustments. Like, for example, it could be boosting a video if engagement lags, or shifting budget from one or low performing channels to high performing ones. So the benefit is it optimizes media allocation, reduces inefficiency, spend by nearly what we have seen is 20%, while amplifying top performers. So yeah, that's an example of a media mix model here. Maybe we can go through a couple of others. Maybe incrementality, yeah, which can be used for scenarios like testing if a new influencer campaign adds sales beyond baseline organic traffic. you know Incrementality model can help measure the true lift daily from experiments, allowing quick hauls and non-addictive tactics. So this can prevent up to 10 to 30% of the waste on overlapping efforts, funding only the incremental channels. So we have seen, ROIs enhanced by 20% by validating the extra revenue. Maybe let's look at another one, causality, maybe. This is my favorite. So for scenarios like isolating if a promo campaign caused a specific hike versus seasonal trend or competitors. So we naturally tend to allocate or attribute all the incremental the conversions that we got to the promo campaign. But with causality, it runs causal checks on a daily data to diagnose variables, guiding immediate fixes like pricing adjustments, protects but budgets from false assumptions especially, and ensures reallocating the budget on the actual proven causes. So similarly, we have other models like RFM, customer lifetime value, creative effectiveness. So, yep, moving on. With the marketing effectiveness matrix, what you are seeing on the screen now, so you will be able to actually unify everything, all these models, right? So you will get a unified view of various models. And here, options like budget simulator, which is very critical, will help you decide which market or channels to reallocate the budget based on the past and current performance trends. External factors such as economic conditions or weather, you can generate scenarios as well. And another powerful thing about this is all these insights update automatically as a new the new data flows in. So whether you are a CMO, RevOps, or analytics leader, this answers the same question: where should the next dollar go? So, overall, marketing effectiveness module is the foundation for making confident optimization decisions across channels, markets, distribute conversion credit across multiple customer touchpoints to understand the contribution of each marketing channel in the customer journey while campaigns are still running. So that's marketing effectiveness module, everyone.
So it's not just analytics, it's the marketing decision intelligence at work. Okay. This is terrific,
Yeah,
Ashwini.
so just one more we would like to cover, David. So that's about the
Yeah, go for it.
marketplace. Yeah, so the platform becomes more powerful because of this growth driven marketplace. So this is your one stop ecosystem to extend MADTECH AI with best in class solutions from trusted partners. So you can seamlessly connect and layer on tools like, as you can see, there is Keen, which is for advanced marketing mix modeling. There is Audience Security, one of the third party data provider for data enrichment and enhancements. So right now you are seeing just few of them, but in the roadmap there are many more additional other partners that we are planning to bring, again from data providers, automation platforms, and things like that. So overall, the marketplace lets you discover, compare, and activate these solutions directly from MADTECH AI. So, and that's MADTECH AI in action, a unified AI powered hub that turns siloed chaos into clear, fast, actionable intelligence. So, yeah,
Well,
thank you, Santosh. Over to you, David.
yeah, thanks, Santosh, for driving. Ashwini, thank you for that really detailed walkthrough and seeing all these powerful modules all built in to this one platform. Amith, I'd love to hear from you for a little bit. Just help us break this down. What does this mean in practical terms for a marketer's day?
Practically speaking, it changes how the marketer experiences their day. There is far less busy work now, around 70% of less time spent on chasing the data across tools, spreadsheets, and dashboards. So decision that used to take hours now will happen in minutes because of insights is already there and prioritized. So instead of jumping between the platforms and second guessing, you are getting the clarity instead of chaos and confidence instead of guesswork. So it becomes a place where you start your day and you monitor it, you monitor the performance, you decide like what to do next. So in other words, I would put it, it's like your command center.
Okay, so this is great. So now a lot of people here already use marketing tools, as we saw and heard, maybe too many marketing tools. So how someone's not just going to go and like get rid of their whole marketing stack overnight, and obviously a lot of these tools have a lot of value for their individual components. How does MADTECH AI plug into an existing stack without disrupting all of it?
No, that's a great point because this is where team usually worry about. So let me be very clear on that. So you keep your existing stack. We would not be touching anything on that one. So we integrate our tools. We integrate your tools, whether it's from CRM to ad platforms or to analytics. We integrate everything. We just plug in quietly and start unifying your data behind the scenes very securely as well. So you don't replace your stack, but you unify it. Our platform simply becomes the decision layer above everything, whatever you already use.
Okay. So this makes it way more clear. Now let's go over to the customer's point of view here. Ashwini, can you give us some examples? What real world challenges are teams solving with this platform right now?
Yeah, sure. There are many examples that I could talk about. However, considering the time, maybe I would like to take a couple of examples here.
Please.
So, one of the global e-commerce agency was battling with data silos. So, as Santosh also mentioned previously, so this company, they were actually using some 10 different platforms, manually trying to reconcile the metrics. So, because of which, the performance dips were missed. So, with our iPass integrations and real-time pipelines, they unified everything, and using the media mix model, they were able to spot inefficient channels. So the benefit was really great. So they were able to save nearly 20 plus hours weekly on the manual work, and they were able to reallocate nearly 15% of the budget to high performing channels, and that definitely boosted the ROI by 25%, turning reactive firefighting to proactive revenue growth. Another one is, this is my favorite. This is from nonprofit. Imagine a museum with a lot of membership and visitor data scattered across different systems. So delayed insights meant reacting too late to churn, losing potential revenue, right? This using the recency frequency monetary model, as well as customer lifetime value models that help them provide predictive alerts on the risk donors, while MADi helped answer questions like what outreach would work best. So they were able to personalize the touches, which helped reduce the churn by almost 20%. And revenue, actually, so it was enhanced by almost $150,000, empowering the small teams to focus on impact without the data overload. So these are a couple of the real world examples that I would I like to mention. Yeah, thanks,
Well, thanks for bringing this to life. So Santosh, can you share a little bit more about the results that some of the earlier users have shared so far?
Sure, David. So the results or the feedback that we have received from our early adopters, it's consistent. And what we have seen so far, it is 70 to 80% reduction in analysis time, and 20 plus percent improvement in the budget efficiency. And it's a much faster detection of performance dips. And the leadership is finally seeing the unified, credible ROI. But one thing that I would like to call out is the speed to value. So as previously Amit mentioned, teams will start seeing the impacts in days, not in months, because there is no heavy data engineering work, as we saw that the pipelines can be set up in few simple steps. And some of our early adopters feedback, we can see it on the screen as well, and we are very appreciative of their feedback.
Yeah, well, love seeing what some of these folks are saying so far. So now, Ashwini, for those who are ready to try it, what's the MADTECH AI offer?
Yeah, definitely. So for those ready to try it, so especially the webinar attendees and the early birds ready to level up, so it's about the real empowerment, right? So early access to all the features and benefits, like MADTECH AI actually offers 5 products. It's the iPass suite, Marketing Decision Intelligence suite, MDI suite for nonprofits, and MDI cultural attractions. Plus, we have the KPI reports also. On top of it, as everybody saw, so they can choose from 300 plus connectors, 400 plus models, as well as MADi's assistants. And priority onboarding. So, no code setup in days with hands on support from our team. And there are some special offers as well, exclusive pricing and credits to test risk free. No need to enter any credit card information or anything. So just register and then start exploring the platform. We also intend to do much more with MADi. So hence, planning to double down the investments on AI. As per our roadmap, in the next 2 to 3 quarters, so we plan to add many more connectors and enhance iPass connector setup. From now, it is taking 2 to 3 minutes to few seconds only, and add more destinations, add budgeting and planning modules, and enterprise roll up capabilities, which is going to help the agencies in a huge manner, all without any additional charges.
Gotcha. All right. So that's a lot right in there. Let's take a few questions. And if you have other questions, feel free to chime in the comments and we'll make sure to answer them. But we've got a few coming in here. So how is MADTECH AI really different from business intelligence tools or dashboards that we already use? Ashwini, you want to take this first?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is, it's a very familiar question for us. We keep getting it. So, so what's happening is in traditional business intelligence tools and dashboards, so they are good with respect to aggregating the data, visualizing the metrics, and maybe creating reports. However, MadTech AI is built for something else. It's different. So it's designed to answer questions like what to do next and why. So three key differences, additional which I could talk about is uh, we go beyond visualization, right? So instead of just showing trends, MATTECH AI analyzes cause and effect with our marketing effectiveness module, some of the examples that we showed previously, and remove manual data work. So with our iPass, so because in traditional BI tools, you still need to depend on data engineers and then data scientists. So that is eliminated with MATTECH AI. And another biggest win is it's real time, it's near to real time, right? Dashboards usually are often retrospective, whereas MATTECH AI continuously monitors the live data, flags issues early, and recommends actions while campaigns are still live. It's not after the campaign has done its life. So the difference isn't that MATTECH AI is going to replace the BI tools. It is replacing the gap between the data and decisions, David.
Okay, that's some really helpful clarity. Another thing I'm seeing questions pop up about, and like as soon as you mention any kind of AI, it's like there are all kinds of hidden fees and things you're not expecting, and all kinds of charges that pop up, and so how is the cost of data ingestion, transformation, and storage handled? Amith, I think you're maybe the best one to answer this one.
Sure, David. So with MATTECH AI, what we have done is we have bundled data integration, transformation, and storage into a transparent, predictable pricing model. So the cost scales with data volume and complexity, not per connector or per dashboard. So that results in, as we said earlier also, that results in no surprise fees, and it's just enterprise grade performance as you scale.
Awesome. Lag time is also a big concern. We talk about like the need for pretty immediate access to all this data. Can you add just a little bit more how long it takes for dashboard data to be analyzed and available in MADi?
No, once data pipelines are live, the dashboard and metrics updated continuously in near real time, as Ashwini mentioned earlier. So as soon as we get the new data as ingested and processed, MADi says reflects those insights immediately. So it results in decision-ready intelligence, not in the delayed reporting. So it's instant.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I've worked for some big companies with pretty small, lean marketing teams, and sometimes you have some startups with where they're investing more heavily in marketing and analytics. So it's often hard to tell just like how robust a team is and how it's staffed. Is this only meant for large enterprise teams, or can smaller teams use it too? Santhosh, you want to take that?
Yeah, sure, David. I would say it's built for both, and that was like an intentional. Wherein the smaller teams used to get clarity without hiring any analyst, as you mentioned, with a thin team, and larger teams they can get or use it to manage the complex siloed data and generate the quicker insights and make quicker decisions. The pain points are common, right? Regardless of the company size. So one can start from where they are, solve their biggest pain point, and they can grow from there.
So helpful. Okay. And then just one of the questions coming in here. So what's the process and timeline for integrating with our existing, with the company's existing data stack?
Maybe.
Ashwini, go
I
for
would
it.
like to take it. Yeah. So if it is within the 300 plus connectors, so it's just 1 or 2 days to set up everything. So it purely depends on the complexity. However, it can be done in hours with the existing data connectors that we have.
Wow, it's pretty darn fast.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the questions coming in here. These are great. So yeah, and let us know if you have any more, and we're also happy to answer any after sessions done as well. So happy to dive in here. We hope you found this interesting. Our next live webinar is going to be focused on marketing decision intelligence for cultural attractions. It's on March 5th, and it's going to feature MADTECH.AI's founder and CEO, Bill Lederer, really dynamic speaker and presenter if you haven't heard him yet, and Josh Morey from Morey Consulting Group. So be sure to register for this. I'm sure it's going to be a really insightful conversation. I'm excited to tune in and get to be part of the audience for that one, and see how cultural attractions in particular and other kinds of nonprofits can use this. So, but that's not the only place you're going to be able to hear from Bill. He is prolific. I'm glad that he's going to be out and about quite a bit, where you'll get to meet him in all kinds of venues coming up. So check out these two other upcoming events. We've got the Spark Labs Innovation Showcase, February 11th at the ARC Innovation Center, where he will discuss how organizations can put marketing decision intelligence into practice. Then there's the Florida Venture Capital Conference, and I'm sure that's going to be a big one because there's a lot of exciting VC energy in Florida right now. February 23rd to the 25th at Lowe's Coral Gables in Miami, joining founders and investors and operators shaping the next wave of innovation. So get to meet a lot of fantastic people there, and I know Bill would love to see you. So be sure to register for any and all of these events. We got things virtual and in person to meet you wherever you are. As we wrap this up, I want to thank you all, Amith, Santhosh, Ashwini. I learned a ton. This is a lot. I mean, so much for me to take in, and appreciate all the questions who are coming in from those who joined us today, all the terrific comments that are coming in. Please let us know any other feedback you have, any other thoughts, questions, and of course, if you want to try this out, if you want to get a custom walkthrough, see what this is like for you, your business, your industry, visit MADTECH.AI or reach out to our team. This is just the beginning, though. We're excited to build the future of marketing and decision intelligence with you. And as we do this, your input can really help shape where we go with this, because this is all based on real marketers' needs. Thanks again, everyone. This has been a lot of fun for me.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks so much.